getting ready for a hurricane. I live in Southern California. We are not supposed to get hurricanes, yet we evidently are getting a hurricane. So I'm on the way to my dad's to take him to the store because evidently, despite all my flaws, I still do this. And so he can have some things in case, you know, he can't get out for a few days. He's funny. He's like, well, what do I do if the power goes out? What's going to happen? I was like, well, then you're going to have no power. He really needs assisted living. And I am no further to convincing him of this than I was 2 months ago. He is still adamantly denying that he needs any kind of assistance, except he needs someone to pay his bills, do his budget, buy his groceries, take him to doctor's appointments, drive him places, clean his house, do his laundry, do dishes. And really, he could use someone to cook his meals. But other than that, he doesn't need assisted living. So I'm doing my part. I'm going there to take him to the grocery store so he can get his groceries. The bag that I have, my hurricane-approved bag, probably for the next couple of days, is my Celine, oh, it's caught on something. It's caught on my seatbelt. My Celine Nano luggage. Now, I really wanted this in Pico, in the Pico size. They don't even make the Pico size anymore. But I got a really good deal on this one. I think it was through like Saks or Neiman or something. And so I went with this size because they didn't have the Pico size. For those of you that don't know, the Pico size is the smaller size. And I had originally wanted to use it to replace my Nano Speedy. My Nano Speedy just looked too much like my Speedy 20, and I didn't want to have both of those in my collection when I could use that money on a bag that looked different. So to replace the size of the Nano Speedy, I was going to get the Celine Pico bag. But I got a good deal on this one, and then I ended up getting the Loewe Mini Puzzle, which again, I feel is roughly the same size as the Nano Speedy. So this bag can actually hold a small umbrella. It holds all of your essentials. It's traditionally a work bag. This bag is awesome. It is so durable, and it's a wonderful bag. So it is my hurricane approved bag for the next 2 to 3 days. The storm was a total bust. Like, it was maybe drizzling, but not. Like, there was no hurricane. There's no hurricane. There was an earthquake, but I didn't feel that either. So the storm was just a complete bust. In that time, let's see, my mother-in-law had some issues where she needs some stuff. After work today, my daughter made a new sports team. She made swim team, so that's going to be a thing. And a friend of ours got sick and can't do the cat duty tonight, so we've got cat duty tonight. So it's been crazy. The high low of, like, we all stayed in the house on Sunday and we thought that it was going to be storming at any point in time, and then it didn't. And then LAUSD had school canceled because of the storm, but we didn't. So we had to come to work and just high low. It has been such a week. And now that we're back at work, my dad is very upset that I don't have time to write on the back of pictures. That's like a crisis, and I should probably take a day off to write on the back of pictures. And there's just no way. We have so many things going on. Today was going to be our day off, but now there's something every single day after school and school. It's crazy. Life is so busy. And I think something that I forget to pull the phone out. I have cameras. We've talked about this. I have cameras. I never reach. They're action cameras. They're small cameras because I am not taking Sony ZV-1 anywhere. It's huge. I'm not taking that anywhere. Actually, I'm taking it to an event on Saturday because I have to take pictures, but I'm not taking that anywhere. Like I don't see that as being practical. And so I wonder, like, if you are a professional vlogger and if you're making money off of this, do people carry those giant cameras? I just don't. Well, I mean, I guess if your life is filming your life, then it might be important to take a camera like that with you. But my whole goal is to be completely mobile and to use a phone as much as I can. So I'm trying to kind of trick out my phone and show how I use that as a tool, especially since I'm the yearbook editor or advisor. I don't even know what you want to call it. But anyway, I'm in charge of the yearbook. I'm in charge of the high school yearbook, which is kind of a big deal when you think about it, because think right now, do you have your high school yearbook? And I'm pretty sure about 90% of the population probably still has their high school yearbook. And so you have to take time and put effort into this. But cell phone cameras are what my students have. And it's a tool that they need to use and they need to use well. And it's just so much easier because all of the publishing software, back in the day, you didn't have publishing software, now you do, and it's all online. And you just upload directly from your phone to the yearbook software. So having that extra step of like, here we're gonna have an SD card and we're gonna have to plug in like a dongle and we're gonna have to transfer, and that's just not practical. It's an extra step that you don't need to take, especially when yearbook photos, I don't have a yearbook sitting around here at the moment, but yearbook photos are very small. So it is practical to use your phone, and the capabilities of a phone are very good. So what I'm trying out today is the Joby, I think I pronounced that right, GorillaPod mobile vlogging setup. And I will insert a picture of what that is. And so this is what I'm trying to just kind of, I'm keeping it in my classroom. I'm gonna let the kids use it. I am using it, and I think it might be a good solution for them. I'm gonna try to bust out the cameras a little bit more. Two of my cameras have Bluetooth, and one of them has like a lightning port extension. Things might change if no, they won't. I was gonna say, if we go to USB-C, and I'm definitely getting a new phone because my phone is everything. I'm just like the teenagers. My phone is everything. But if I get a new phone, then it has the USB-C attachment. I might be able to have a card reader. I mean, I already have a card reader for that. I don't know. But I just don't see myself carrying around a big camera. I just don't like carrying around a lot of stuff. Which brings me to my bag of the day, which is, I have to close it for you. Yes, it's the Pochette Batiste. This is such a good work bag. I still say this is a good work bag. I know it's out of date and, it's not practical to buy, it's not practical to purchase at this point in time because it's so not Instagram savvy. Well, you know what? I just need a bag that works, all right? It has amazing organization with 3 compartments here and a zipped compartment in the back. And everybody knows the features of this bag. If you're a bag person, you already know what this bag is like. But I like this bag because it looks like a little briefcase. It's so cute. It looks very professional. And I know you're probably laughing right now because you're like, you have an off-the-shoulder top and you're talking about looking professional. Well, yes. Little something about me. I think as a teacher, it is important to keep up with trends. And I know, if you wear a suit and a tie, well, I probably wouldn't be wearing a tie, but you know what I'm saying. If you dress professionally, the kids will respect you. I think if you know the trends when you're working with teenagers, kids respect that and they can identify with that. I think you're also showing them, like, just because you're older doesn't mean that you have to be out of style. My personal belief is, first of all, I don't think anyone's going to go crazy over a shoulder. Secondly, I had a sweater that I kept. My room is really cold, so I had a sweater on all day. But in general, I do believe that they should have role models, or that, don't wear a t-shirt and, jeans and a t-shirt and a pair of track shoes. Because there's nothing wrong with that, but I think that that's what they see. Like a lot of people at a certain age where there's no very strict dress code, like as a teacher, I don't have a very strict dress code, kind of fall into comfort zone, and comfort zone becomes like a school spirit t-shirt and a pair of jeans and some track shoes. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I don't think that when I was young, that's not something that I aspired to. Like I don't want to dress like that. I was always interested in fashion, and I always wanted to wear things that I perceived as being fashionable. And I think it's important to show them that you can stay trendy, but you have to stay appropriate. Like if I'm wearing a fitted top, I will wear looser bottoms. If I'm wearing looser bottoms, if I'm wearing I don't really have a chance to wear tighter bottoms. I personally just don't. I wear leggings, or like Lululemon leggings all the time on weekends, but I don't wear them in the classroom because I'm not a coach. Like if you're a coach and you have to be running around and doing gym stuff with these kids, then obviously, like, of course you're gonna wear leggings, but I'm not. So I'm an English teacher. I'm going to be wearing something that's not Lululemon leggings to school. But if it were more fitted on the bottom, or if it were short on the bottom, again, I'm not much of a skirt person, but if it were short on the bottom, then I would wear something baggy. I wear shorts. So yesterday I had on like longer shorts, denim shorts, and then I had on like kind of a more billowy top, right? If you're gonna do crop tops or something, because that is the style now, the pants and the shirt should pretty much meet. And then if you move a little and you see like a little skin over to the side, that's okay, but they should meet. And I know that for our girls in high school, they don't necessarily, but I just want to show them that, it's not okay for me to wear that. I'm going to let that be a personal choice for them, but you don't have to be completely off trend. You don't have to be sloppy. You don't have to wear a giant t-shirt. You can still have a trendy wardrobe. Anyway, that's my thing. So I feel like I also like trendy bags. I love trendy bags, but I'm not going to give up something that works really well for me in favor of a trend that doesn't. Micro bags are not going to work for me. I love my pochette accessoire. I'm not going to bring it to work with me. I need more stuff than that. It's just not practical, right? This bag is extremely practical for work, and they still sell it. It's still coming out in different color. I think the cream one was the latest one. Or no, actually no, there's a burgundy one right now. There's a burgundy version of this, and it's really cute. That is a worthy investment. The Empreinte leather, I've had this bag for 3 to 4 years. It has held up incredibly well. It does go to the pool with me in the morning. I sit it on a bench and I cover it with a towel, and it's doing great. I have no wear and tear on this bag. I love the fact that I can just easily reach in and grab whatever it is that I need. It holds way more than I thought it would. The only con that I have with this particular bag is that it is extremely heavy. So this morning when I had my sweater on and I had this bag and I had extra stuff in it to bring to work, I did have the imprint of the sweater like right here on my shoulder because the bag was weighing so heavy on the side. But I mean, a lot of bags are heavy. It's real leather. It's well made. I have no glazing issues. I know that was an issue with some of the bags in the past. I just would highly encourage. Like, I know it's fun to get trendy bags, but when you're putting that kind of money into something, go get a trendy outfit that costs less. Like, go to Shein or go to even Zara or H&M and get your trendy clothes for a reasonable price instead of shopping at like Prada or Celine for your clothes, and then spend the money on a more timeless bag. I think this is a timeless classic. I think that this bag style will be like a Speedy or the Alma, or even I thought the Neverfull was a classic, even though it's classically not with us at the moment. I think that this bag is one that is going to stick around, and I like the Empreinte because it's got its logos, but it's not so logo heavy. If you know, you know, and if you're looking for that logo in here, you know what it is, but it's not in your face as much as some of the other monogram, and I feel it's a very classy bag, and I feel like the outfit that I have on today is very casual, and so I liked the idea. It's almost like a high-low kind of a thing with this particular bag, and the very casual vibe of this outfit. I felt like it played nicely off of one another. And I packed my lunch in here because we all know lunch boxes for teacher. Nope. So I had a protein bar in here, and I had a soda in here, and it fit really, really well. So something to keep in mind, bag of the day, and even it goes with me on my crazy lifestyle. So it looks classy, it looks good, it carries a ton, and it goes with me wherever I go, because today, like I said, we got to go to the old folks home, we got to do cats on an emergency, we have obviously work, I got to go pick up my daughter. There's just a million things going on, and so I love the versatility of this bag. I love the fact that it's hands-free. I love the fact that it kind of elevates my outfit, and it's extremely practical.